How's it going, Dab Nation? Today we have a disgusting story sent in by a subscriber about this cringy Gen Alpha kid who gets hospitalized because he tries this brain rot TikTok challenge called No Poop July. Like, genuinely, what is this, bro? Like, legit, brain rot has just gone too far. Like, this story is gonna be wild, dude. So just sit back, relax, like and subscribe if you're new, and enjoy the show. Now, if you guys haven't heard, apparently, over the summer, this brain rot TikTok challenge started popping off, where people would try to, get this, hold their poop for the entire month of July for the challenge, dude. Like, it's just wild, bro. Like, Gen Alpha is actually cooked, you guys. And this year, No Poop July just went viral, dude. Like, these videos were starting to get millions of views. There was, like, this whole mobile game over it with, like, millions of downloads. Like, everybody was watching this No Poop July challenge. Which, like, low-key, right? Most of these are made as a joke. Like, I want to make this point, you guys. You should never try this challenge at home. Because if you stop pooping all the time, then it will build in your body. And you could become seriously sick and poisoned. And you could lose your intestines over it, you guys. So, No Poop July, it's a challenge that you should not try. But these TikTokers, they kind of made, like, jokes over it. Like, oh, haha, I'm on day 30, No Poop July. Look at me crying while holding this toilet paper. Isn't this such a funny joke, you guys? And most of them are in on this joke. But there were some cringe Gen Alpha kids who genuinely thought it was real. But this subscriber, he didn't really care about No Poop July. He just kind of watched a few videos and was like, oh, haha, that's kind of funny. But, you know, I would never try that at home. I'm actually a responsible person, you guys. But he was just enjoying the meme, and he was having, like, this sleepover with the gang, and he was like, haha, guys, look at this funny video titled Day 1 of No Poop July. Isn't that ridiculous? It's just such a funny sleepover moment, you know? Like, when you're at a sleepover and you're, like, really sleep-deprived, so you just kind of watch the most brain rot content, you know? Like, I mean, it's clearly a joke, so no harm done, right? But there was one kid at the sleepover who genuinely thought that it was real. That kid being the subscriber's good friend, Greg. Now, if you've been on the channel for a while, then you know that Greg is basically like this running meme I have on the channel because I'm basically too lazy. I mean, I just thought it would be funny, you guys. I just thought it'd be a funny meme to name every character the same. That's definitely why I did it. I mean, Greg, it's a meme, right? It's definitely a meme. It definitely catches on, you guys. But anyways, back to the story. Because, like, Greg, he's always wild, dude. Like, he is always the craziest kid in these stories, bro. And this Greg was certainly no exception. So the subscriber, he was just hanging out with the gang. You know, it was, like, close to the beginning of July. And they were just having a fun sleepover watching YouTube. And he was watching these No Poop July TikToks. And the subscriber's just like, oh, yeah, I remember that meme. Haha, what a funny joke. There's no way this is real, though. This is clearly a joke. To which Greg responded, bro, don't joke about No Poop July like that. To which the subscriber, he was just like, what? Bro, what do you mean? No Poop July, the entire video series is a joke. This is clearly a meme, bro. To which Greg said, I saw on TikTok that if you fail No Poop July, then the No Poop July soda monster will attack you. And the subscriber, he was just like, bro, there is no way that any human being could last 31 days on this earth without pooping, bro. Like, what do you mean? And Greg, he was just like, I bet you all of my money that I can survive this No Poop July easy. And the subscriber, he was just like, yep, I bet my whole money on that. Yep, definitely, I would, bro. Because there is not a single shred of hope on this planet Earth that you hold in your poop for 31 days in the entirety of July. Like, this is the easiest bet in human history, bro. Like, bro, I am taking this bet 100%. And the subscriber low-key kind of thought that taking the bet would make Greg shut up, like it would call his bluff and he'd be like, okay, I'm not actually gonna try the No Poop July game. But Greg doubled down and said, I bet all of my money that I can squeeze my cheeks for the whole month of July. And they just started straining like, and the subscriber is just like, bro, okay, you owe me. You're gonna owe me a lot of money by the end of the day, that's all I'm saying. So they kind of just started heading home. The subscriber's like, okay, this is the weirdest bet I've ever taken. There's no way he's gonna give me the money. I'm just heading back home, bro. Anyways, guys, if you made it this far, comment July in the comments down below because I just want to know what you guys do while watching these videos. Like, bro, how many of y'all are watching on the toilet right now? Like, leave a comment, you guys. Like, what did you guys do over the 4th of July weekend as well, bro? Like, it's just always interesting to hear. Like, you know, I hope y'all had a great 4th of July weekend because, this subscriber, he certainly didn't, as I can tell from this story that he sent me, bro. Like, it is wild, dude. But anyways, every like and comment helps on the channel, bro. Like, these last 2 videos have really popped off, and we gotta keep this hype train going. So share this video to as many friends as you can. Like and subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm. But anyways, let's get back to the story here. So after the sleepover, the subscriber kind of stopped talking to Greg. He was like, that was a little weird. But you know what? I got a plan for this July 4th party anyways. I'm building this whole setup here. Like, it's gonna be amazing. We gotta buy a ton of fireworks, so I'll just call Greg then and see how he's doing. I mean, there's a whole 31-day period to collect my bet money as well, so I'm gonna just chill, have a good time, and prepare for the July 4th weekend. And eventually, the July 4th holiday ended up rolling around. Everybody was hyped, the subscriber was preparing, he had this whole barbecue going on, he had this whole fireworks set up, and he invited his entire friend group. But there was one kid who didn't seem to want to show up right away. That being his good friend, Greg. And the subscriber was just like, where is this bro? Like, we've been partying all day. We haven't even gotten to the fireworks section. And this kid, Greg, still hasn't showed up. But then he saw a car pull into the driveway. And he was expecting to see Greg walk out of his car. But he never saw Greg walk out. He saw Greg waddle out. And, like, bro just looked like he was burning alive. Like, he was straining so hard. He looked like a faucet of sweat, bro. Like, he was literally, like, clenching as hard as he could. And his face was pure red, bro. And the subscriber, he was just like, bro, are you good, man? Are you Gucci? You literally look like you are fighting demons right now. Like, dude, what is wrong, bro? And Greg, he was just, like, grunting. He was, like, straining hard. He was like, Day 4 of no July. And Greg was like wearing nothing but pajamas too, because he said that after he tried to change into his morning clothes after day 2, he couldn't bend over because he would, quote, almost slip and fail No Poop July. And the subscriber, he was just like, bro, did you actually hold your poop for 4 days, dude? That bet was a joke, bro. You're really gonna get sick. You need to go to the toilet right now, dude. But Greg was just like, no. If I poop during No Poop July, then the party must just give me toilet will get me. The subscriber's just like, bro, are you good? Are you actually losing it? What is going on right now? What is this? What am I watching? Which, you know when you get that gut instinct where you seriously feel like something is wrong and you're just like, okay, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I could ignore it. Well, you should never ignore your gut instinct, bro, because it is like millions of years of evolution inside your brain telling you when you need to run, bro. But this subscriber, he was like, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I could just stay here. I mean, maybe he's just really going for the long haul joke, you guys. Like, surely he'll have to poop at some point, bro. Like, maybe it's not so bad. So the subscriber, he kind of ignored his gut instinct and he was like, okay then, I guess maybe it's just time to pop some fireworks, guys. So, if you're If you're not from America on the channel, by the way, which I know some of y'all are like international viewers apparently, then basically like every July 4th, America has this birthday celebration where like you pop off a ton of fireworks. Like it's Independence Day, bro. Like it is the most fireworks of any time of year. So you already know, the subscriber, he was having like these big celebrations, and he had like them 500-gram fireworks. He had the massive ones, bro. Like he was prepared for the greatest fireworks show ever, and he was not gonna let this cringiest kid Greg ruin it for him. And so the subscriber, he began the fireworks show, and everybody was watching. It was one of the biggest fireworks shows that he had ever hosted. Like, there was thousands of grams worth of fireworks in there, if not millions of grams. It was an entire festival's worth of fireworks, and everyone was watching. But there was one kid who wasn't watching the show. That kid being Greg. Because Greg, the whole time, he was straining in his seat while playing the mobile game No Poop July, the game. And the subscriber, he's just like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you playing this during a fireworks show? That's embarrassing. Like, imagine literally ignoring a fireworks show to play the game No Poop July, like this cheap Unity asset flip garbage. And the subscriber is just like, bro, are you good? What are you doing? Why are you playing this? You can play it any day of the year, bro. This fireworks show is once in a lifetime. What are you doing? But Greg, at this point, he literally had no reasoning left in him. He was just shaking violently in his seat. And the subscriber, he couldn't tell if he was trying not to poop or if he was just so angry at the game that he was sweating hard, bro. And he was like, what are you doing? And Greg was just like, bro, let me lock in. I watched the fireworks show after I beat this level, dude. Just go away. I'm playing the game. No Poop July. You won't get it. And the subscriber, he was just like, fine, whatever. If you want to waste your life, then fine. Just go off. I don't care. I'm watching the fireworks. I don't care. It's your problem, Greg. And everyone around Greg was starting to get a bit uncomfortable because they kept hearing him squeak in his lawn chair while these scam ads from the game No Poop July kept blaring on full volume. Like every time it was like almost quiet and they were enjoying the show, it was like, want a break from the ads? Want to download our Gooner software Bitcoin miner slop? And every time there was an ad, bro, Greg would click it and download it, and it just got worse. And eventually he finally did it. He finally beat the level of No Poop July after wasting almost the entire fireworks show. At that point, it had been almost an hour. To which Greg began to scream, like this Nepesta scream, like as if he made the most amazing accomplishment ever. Like he was like, oh my goodness, I beat the level! Oh my god! Like, bro, it's a Unity free model game. It's not that important in life, little bro. Like, I think what's truly important in life isn't these terrible games. It's the actual connections you make along the way. I mean, every minute you spend playing these terrible games is a minute you could have spent doing something actually meaningful. Like, he could have had a fun time at that fireworks show. Like, once in a lifetime, bro. Like, you only get one life. And one life. So click that link down below to get my One Life YouTuber course. Definitely legit, you guys. Definitely not a scam. I'm definitely not going to abandon it in a year like every other YouTuber does. I would never abandon my slop. I mean, I definitely didn't abandon you guys for a week to make a No Poop July video. No, I would never do that. I definitely don't spend hours of my life making these videos only for them to get like 1,000 views, bro. Like, I am definitely a role model for success, you guys. So if you want to be a swag gamer just like me with 65 subscribers, click that link down below for my YouTuber course. But anyways, let's get back into the story here. And everyone in the crowd was just angry at Greg. But after that, he actually did shut his mouth. So the subscriber, he was just like, oh, finally. Now that he's done playing this game, he'll just watch the fireworks show like everyone else. And we can finally have a normal party after an hour of popping fireworks. And the finale of the fireworks show was finally coming up. But let's just say, Greg, he was brewing a bit of a finale of his own, bro. Because he needed to do a bit of a, quote, number 2 let's just say. And as they popped off the finale of the fireworks, the subscriber, he was finally having a good time. Because they were gonna pop the rarest fireworks in their arsenal. The smiley face fireworks.
Oh my god!
Which, like, you guys, you are actually going to need cringe goggles for this one. Like, I'm not even joking this time. You are going to need heavy-duty cringe goggles. The regular ones aren't even going to cut it anymore. All you guys need to do to claim these extra strength, extra heavy-duty, literal duty resistant cringe goggles is to like and subscribe right now and leave a comment telling me how much you love this video, you guys. Okay. Has everyone got them? Because you're really going to need this. If you do not have these cringe goggles, the radiation will just blast you from cringe. Okay, does everyone got them on? Because when Greg saw the smiley face firework, he lost control! Because apparently the firework was just so cool to him that he just loosened up for a split second. And that was just enough for the 4 days of No Poop July to just start quaking. Like, he started to violently shart in his seat, like, all over the chair. And everyone's just looking at him. And he was losing it. There was this brown flood everywhere. It was like a tsunami, bro. And Greg, he was starting to lose it. He was realizing that he just lost control of all 4 days. He was losing the bet, but more importantly, he was losing his pair of Greg Heffley pajamas because he was starting to scream as loud as he could, "I have no July!" And it was literally like a brown flood everywhere. Like, let's just say there was number 2 all over the scene, bro. And the subscriber here's like, uh-oh, I don't think he was capping on that bet. I think it was real. And Greg, he had so much number 2 inside of his body that some of it got clogged in his colon. And he blacked out on the concrete mid-NPJ. And the subscriber, he was just like, ew, he really wasn't capping, bro. He actually tried to complete No Poop July. Like, oh my goodness, you guys. And for once, his gut instinct finally kicked in, and he called the ambulance to pick up Greg immediately, bro. And so, the ambulance picked up Greg and drove him away to the hospital. And the next day, the subscriber went to the hospital to greet Greg and see what all the commotion was. Because apparently, Greg actually held his poop for 4 days straight and developed an intestinal blockage as he had to get his stomach pumped all night. Like, ew. I'm already, it's already starting to come up. I should not have eaten lunch before this, you guys. Like, that's just disgusting. Like, literally, there was so much in him. It took the entire night to pump it out. Like, like, bro, I just can't even imagine that level of cringe, you guys. Like, I just can't, bro. It's too much. Like, this story is literally just disgusting, you guys. Like, this story is actually wild, you guys. Like, if you guys want to send a story of your own, just leave a comment down below in this video. Or follow my Instagram account, guys. Like, most of my stories are sent through Instagram DMs there. So, like, if you don't see them, they're probably just sent over there. Like, you guys know, I have much more followers on Instagram than I have subscribers over here. But if you guys want to help support the channel, subscribe to me on YouTube as well. Because, like, we need to get this channel equal to my Instagram account, you guys. Like, it's going to be popping off. It's going to be wild, you guys. But anyways, thanks for all the support on the channel. And hopefully you guys don't have as crazy stories as the ones that people on Instagram Reels have, bro. Like, it is wild, guys. But anyways, let's get back to the video. And after his hospital visit, Greg finally learned his lesson. He was like, bro, I'm sorry for scaring you like that. I'm not gonna try any of these TikTok challenges like that again, bro. And they actually went back to being normal homies again. Like, for once, bro. This story actually had a good ending. Like, I cannot believe that, you guys. Like, this is actually a wholesome story. It's crazy that my most happy ending story is the one that's the grossest all throughout. But sometimes in life, the greatest things can be found through the grossest sources, you guys. But maybe it's not exactly an entirely happy ending. Because after the incident, Greg and the subscriber decided to donate the ruined pajamas to their local donation store, Goodwill. And legend has it, those pajamas are still circulating the markets to this day, waiting for a cringe TikTok kid to wear them and start the whole No Poop July curse all over again. But that's a story for a different day, you guys, because the moral of the story is to always keep good bowel health and never listen to medical advice on the internet, especially not TikTok, bro, because ultimately you are the one responsible for your health and it's your job to keep things in check, because just a few days of bad habits can haunt you for a lifetime. Anyways, guys, that's going to be all for today's story. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks, and see ya!